Hello, everyone. My name is B, and I am so happy to be making this video. You have no idea. You have no idea how happy I am to make this video. Arsenal beat Atletico Madrid at the Emirates in the UEFA Champions League semi-final second leg. They are in the final. They are in the final. I don't care if it's Bayern, if it's PSG. I saw a genuine, good, tight performance. Yes, it got opened in the second half, and it was very. I guess you could say sloppy. Both teams were in danger. It got hectic. It got you could really feel that everyone had skin in the game, and that's how football is meant to be played. I don't care that it was a low scoring game. I don't care that there were millions of fouls. It was a good game to watch. It was exciting, and I believe in Arsenal. I might be delusional, but I believe. I really believe that it doesn't matter who they come across, that they're gonna put up a good fight, and that they have the chance to win the UCL and the Premier League this season. Two pieces of silverware for Arsenal would be monumental. It's it's so crazy how they could change in these last couple days and weeks and games. In April, they had a 44%, I believe, win percentage, and now they're at 71 or 77 for this month of May. It is. I'm not sure. It was just a statistic I saw, but like this is crazy. Seeing this game, that yeah, the first half I could have seen them getting a little bit more involved in the first half. It wasn't the best first half, but wow, because they still controlled the first half. They had majority of possession. They had a better pass percentage, and they get that goal from Bukayo Saka. Um, just think about that for a second. Arsenal, you take them back 6 years. They were, or in, I'm not sure what place, probably eighth place. In 2021, they were 20th for a little bit. Back to back eighth place seasons, and then Mikel Arteta takes them to the top four, takes them to second place 3 years in a row, and now we're in the position of Arsenal in the Champions League final. Last year they got knocked out in the semifinals. They made improvement. They're in the finals this year. This is the improvement that we need to see, that we like to see, and I enjoy it. It's it's amazing. It's amazing to see how far a club can grow. Bukayo Saka, a youth academy player from Arsenal, and he scores to send them to the final. This is something that you cannot make up. This is something of dreams. This is insanity. I am so ecstatic. I don't know if you can tell. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it with my eyes. Like I said, I would have liked them to start a little bit better in the first half, but as soon as they get that goal, the second half starts and it's just complete chaos all over the pitch. Some people say it's boring because yeah, they're just going back and forth, fouling each other, making runs up, and it doesn't end nowhere. But it was it was chaos, and I feel like they really do have a very good chance of winning two trophies this year. Oh my goodness, I'm so ecstatic. I'm so ecstatic. It's you're 5 points clear above Man City, and they have a game in hand, but you have to go against, who do you have to go against? West Ham? West Ham, who's fighting relegation. I'm about to look up the fixtures right now. They're 4 games from winning two of the biggest trophies. On Sunday, they go against West Ham. On Monday, May 18th, they go against Burnley. May 24th, the final day, Palace. You don't think Arsenal can beat a West Ham who's about to get relegated, Burnley, who kind of like middle of the table, I guess, And Crystal Palace, who hasn't been nothing extraordinary this season, Crystal Palace is 15th in the Premier League. Burnley's 19th. West Ham's 18th. You don't think they're gonna win all of those games? It's it's crazy. It's crazy. Even if we don't win all those games, Man City has to go against Bournemouth and Aston Villa and Brentford. I like those odds. I like those odds. I take them. I stand by my word. I believe Arsenal are going to win two pieces of silverware this season, the Premier League and the UCL. I know some people might think I'm crazy for saying the UCL because you have to go against Bayern or PSG. You don't think Mikel Arteta has learned by now? I'm pretty sure we've beaten Bayern this season in the Champions League. And you don't think Mikel Arteta has learned from last season when we lost to PSG in the semifinal? I think we could control them enough. They're very, like, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about PSG. I feel like if we go against Bayern Munich, it's over because we have that extra hatred towards Harry Kane. Um, I feel like they'd be able to come out on top. Maybe not by much, but I feel like they'd be able to beat them. And for PSG, I feel like since they've had that loss last season, they can get take advantage of some of the spaces on that PSG squad. It's very 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 tight to call. I still got the show on. I don't even watch the post match interviews, but I still got it on my TV because I am so happy. I was jumping around screaming. Not really, but I'm excited. I love to see this. I love to see this. Especially like I said. I've been supporting since you know in my memory it's been since Alexis Sanchez, but like I'm pretty sure like I've been a fan of them since before. It's just like I don't remember ever sitting down and watching games besides Alexis Sanchez. Um, this is great to see. This is great to see. Um, I can't believe it. I'm honestly so ecstatic. I believe 100% that they can win those games and that they will win the trophies. In, in his, people have said like, oh, where's Bakayo Saka? He's not like superstar. He's not world class. Like, bro, as long as he shows up when it matters, that's where we need him. He's the star boy in my eyes. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think this was like a sold game by the ref. People are saying that online already, but I'm looking at all of these like fouls that they claim, and like no, they're not fouls. Like the one on, I'm not sure who it was. I believe it was maybe Califiori. He pushes an Atletico Madrid player, but that was after called for offsides. I don't think that's not a foul. Same one with I believe it was Griezmann. Declan Rice or somebody makes a touch on Griezmann's back heel, but that was after the referee had already blown the whistle. These things, in my eyes, I hope I'm not biased, but I don't believe they're fouls. They're penalties. Come on, this is foolishness. I'm pretty sure everyone knows the rules. I've even seen like at least one foul. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Declan Rice that had poked the ball in between one of the Atletico Madrid defenders, and they called that for a foul, even though there was no contact. The one thing I do want to talk about, rather than fouls, I feel like it was great performances from Leonardo Trossard and Gyökeres. So good, so good. I'm not saying that just because of their goal involvement. Um, Trossard was just waiting patiently that whole first half, waiting patiently wide, manipulating space. I feel like Calafiori could have been better, in my opinion. As soon as I saw Lewis Skelly, like, yeah, he's great, great passing ability, but under pressure, it looked shaky in the first half. Yeah, you expect that Zubamendi substitute, but that's really all I can say. Ben White kind of, I don't know if it was Lookman being horrible or if Ben White locked him down. It was an amazing game. First half, like I said, I was a little bit frustrated watching the game just because like they took so long to get started. It wasn't until that second half where everything was open. It was getting sloppy. People were, throwing balls, kicking them. It was beautiful. But yeah, thank you, Leandro Trossard, with that patience, just manipulating the space, showing up when it matters, taking that very very crucial shot Victor Gyökeres was giving it his all that second half. As soon as he got that through ball from Saliba, he turned on all the lights in his house, and he was doing amazing. He was manipulating space. He was making runs, dragging defenders. It was fantastic. Um, yeah, I was, and like I said, I was complaining a little bit about Gyökeres until he made that run. I feel like Califiori could have done a little bit better. Ben White as well, and I would say Lewis Skelly, but like he's a young player and he did have some good passes this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking that in the first half, but he showed it up with the passes that he made. Very good. Um, and maybe I'm too critical of these players. I'm just looking at how Califiori and Ben White, the position they're assigned, I feel like they could do a little bit better. I'm looking towards more like how Xhaka played, how Partey played, how Zinchenko played. They they understand a little bit more of the spacing, and they can kind of create more threats for attacking threats and just being trouble for the opposing side's defenders, anyways. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm ecstatic. I don't want to repeat myself, and I don't want to make this too long. Arsenal are in the UCL final. Make some noise. Shout at the scream of your lungs if you're an Arsenal fan, because you've been in hiding for the past 20 fucking years, and now you have the opportunity to see Arsenal win the league and the UCL. Even if they don't win the UCL, I'm pretty sure they are going to win. You're winning the league, and you made the final. Fuck your life. I'm sorry. I'm that excited. But adios. Let me know what you think in the comments below.